Yeah, what's good with it? It's your boy Theo Rucker, on time delivery transport, on time delivery brokerage out of Houston, Texas. Just coming to shoot another video. Just give you that game, you know, give you an update on what's going on in trucking these days, how I continue to make it in trucking, um, my thoughts on getting into trucking. So we're gonna cover all that in this video. I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet, straight to the point. But if you could do me a favor, like and subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. Share the video, comment below, and I'll give you all the game you need to know. I don't sell shit on this channel. I give it to you for free. Your payment enough is hitting the like and subscribe, and we're gonna let YouTube take care of the bill. So with that said, just it's been a minute since I shot a video, so I'm still here. I'm still trucking. Trucking is probably in the worst state that I've ever seen it, and I've been doing it for quite a while, since 2006. Right now, I'm still a fleet owner. I still have several trucks. Although I'm not running everything right now because it just doesn't make sense for me and what I want to do in my business. I don't believe in just running trucks to run trucks. If it's not making a profit, we're not going to do it. I am a CDL holder myself, so I do have a license, so I do drive more now than I ever drove. I ain't going to say ever, but I have more than I ever drove since I became a fleet owner. Although I am making great money, it's taken away from my home time, and right now that's okay because I gotta do what I gotta do. I develop a lifestyle through the years I've been trucking, and I have to maintain it. So I have to do what I have to do by any means possible. So let's start off with is now a good time to get in trucking? If you're watching this video and you're thinking about getting a CDL, absolutely. It's always a great thing to learn a skill. No matter how bad things seem in trucking, trucking's going to always be relevant. It's going to always be around. Everything that we do comes by truck. So there has its times. It's going to have its ups. It's going to have its downs. But overall, I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't go work a 9 to 5. I would not do anything. If I've been working 9 to 5 for 15 years and I saved up a lot of money and I was looking for something to invest, I've invested myself in trucking. What I mean by that is go get my CDL, learn the game, buy me a truck, and become an entrepreneur. It is the best decision you can make. Moving on to the next thing, as far as company drivers that want to become owner operators, is it a great time for that? Absolutely not. There's a lot of trial and error when it comes to being a fleet owner, owner operator. In my opinion, if you're going to be an owner operator, you need to run under your own numbers. What I mean by that is you need to have your own MC number, DOT number. These companies are unethical. They're not going to treat you right. They're going to steal from you. They're going to overcharge you. They're not going to be transparent. And the amount of money you pay to be leased onto a company, you can pay that same amount or cheaper and have your own authority and make more money on the bottom end. So if you're an owner operator already leased on, I encourage you to go to be a fleet owner. If you're a company driver thinking of becoming an owner operator, if you're not going to become an owner operator, become a fleet owner, I wouldn't become an owner operator right now. The learning curve to be an owner operator takes about 3 to 5 years to really understand everything that comes with being a fleet owner. So it takes time to learn, and now is not the time to learn. On the job training is not good right now. It'll get you out of business. So for the fleet owners that's looking at the numbers at the end of the week shaking your head, my advice to you is to make the adjustments. Only you know what adjustments you need to make in your business. You have to do it, whether it's, running out a little farther than you like to run, or whether it's running shorter because you can't afford to pay the fuel expenses, or whether it's laying off a couple guys and you running a little more, or it may be just running on the weekends and getting those extra 2 days in to make it a 7-day week versus a 5-day week, Monday through Friday. I don't know your situation, but whatever the adjustment is that need to be made, you need to make it. If you don't, you're gonna be sitting on the side. All I can do is speak for me. I was running trucks. And I'm like everybody else. Things got bad. I had to lay drivers off. I did. I had to park trucks. I had to turn in a few lease trailers that I was leasing. I did. It's just part of the business. But I didn't get down about it because in trucking it goes in waves. It goes in waves. So now was one of those times where I had to do what I had to do to maintain and survive. So I can always go back and lease a few more trailers. I can always put another driver, hire another driver to help me out if that's what I choose to do. But if I continue to run the trucks and not make money just to give a guy a check and go under, I may not be able to come back from that. So do what you got to do, and don't feel bad about it. So like I was saying, for me, I parked a few trucks. I let a few drivers go. I started to drive more. At first, I started to try to stay local. It really wasn't making enough money for me. Then I started to go a little bit longer, driving Monday through Friday, trying to be home every weekend. It really wasn't working for me. So then I started to get preloaded on Friday for a Monday delivery somewhere 1,500 miles or so. Things got a little better for me. Then I started to, because once you make the changes in your business from running a medium fleet or however many trucks to going smaller, you're still going to have those bills. So it's going to take time for that to adjust. So I've already went through that stage. I've already lost money or not making money because I was running, doing pretty good by myself because I'm the cheapest expense for my business, but I still had to pay for the stuff that I let go, the drivers, um, the expenses that go with having a company that keeps coming every month. It just takes time to trickle down. So I finally got that under control, and I started seeing a profit now. Started to put a little bit of money in the bank. So now I can think about adding another truck or adding another driver. But the business is so up and down right now, and it's changing so much. I don't really think that's a wise thing to do. If you got control of your business and you're surviving, continue to do what you're doing. Do not change up right now. Um, if you, for instance, if you go look at the fuel, I'm down in Texas. Last week the fuel was $3.80. I went back to the pump this week. I was only gone 6 days. It's $4.48. So I mean that's a big jump. So it's too up and down, and it may go back down next week, but it's too inconsistent right now. So just stay where you at. If you're making money, save your money. And just wait this out. I mean, my suggestion is I would give it 6 months to have a little consistency before you start making a decision to hire drivers, lease owner operators, and all that stuff. Because the business right now is too unstable. Also, just if anybody who's coming into trucking, um, we used to do the urinalysis by piss test. Now they are going to hair follicle, which goes back 6 months. There's still some carriers right now that do urine tests, but mostly everybody is starting to go to hair follicle. So just a heads up, if you're not in trucking and you're trying to get into trucking, I would make sure that I can pass a hair follicle test, because if you fail your drug test while you're coming in, that's going to go against your record and you won't be able to find a job until you go through a drug program. It don't matter what state you go to, what company you go to. When they punch your information in the system, it's going to show that you failed or you had a refusal. So that's just a little bit of game on what's going on right now in trucking. Um, Other than that, we still pushing. We're going to be here. And if you need some advice, man, just leave a comment with your information. I'll get back with you, try to help you guys out much as I can. Like I said, we're not selling anything. Your payment to me is to like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. And I help you guys out, teach you anything you want to know. I done did it all in trucking. So Until next time, be safe.